Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and now I'm reviewing my number 26 favorite Disney animated feature. That's right, you read the title. My number 26 favorite Disney animated feature is Brother Bear. Man, Brother Bear, because I watched this all the time when I was little, one of my childhood memories there, and I watched it all the time, as I said, and also listening to the songs all the time, me, my family, you name it. Just, man, I have a lot of good memories of Brother Bear, definitely. But yeah, so Brother Bear, I'd say was almost right there next to Lilo and Stitch, because Lilo and Stitch and Brother Bear being one of those few Disney animated features in the early 2000s that were really good. Yeah, definitely Lilo and Stitch way up there, but Brother Bear kind of mixed, But yeah, Brother Bear I think is pretty good, and with, it's got a good cast, and, with its songs by none other than Phil Collins, the animation is great, just, yeah. And with its directors, Aaron Prey and I think, the late Robert Walken, yeah. This, I think this film was pretty good with its cast of characters, Kenai being voiced by Joaquin Phoenix. This is his only, Disney feature film that he's done, and you know what? He's really good in this, as the voice of Kenai. You also have Coda, voiced by Jeremy Swasser. I'm sure I'm saying that right. I don't know. Also, Kenai's brothers, Denahi, voiced by the late Jason Reyes, if I'm saying it right, because he actually did do something else Disney. He was, I think, grown-up Simba in the Broadway version of The Lion King. And sadly, because a year after this film came out, he sadly died, And then there's also their older brother, Sitka, voiced by D.B. Sweeney. Now, he had previously voiced Alinar. I think it's Alinar. That's the name of the character from Dinosaur. The main character. So D.B. Sweeney, he returns in another Disney film, this time voicing Sitka, and Sitka, the one who sacrifices himself and gets killed. And there's also Tanana, if I'm saying it right, the wise old woman, voiced by Joan Copeland, if I'm saying it right, yeah. Then some of the bears, like, for example, Tug, voiced by the late, great Michael Clarke Duncan. He had been attached to, plans of Disney doing a movie of bears, Brother Bear and so on, and, he voices Tug, and it's Michael Clarke Duncan, and he fits so well in a Disney movie, you know what I'm saying? Some of the other bears in this, like the old lady bear voiced by Estella Harris, and oh my gosh, the old lady bear is so good in this, because, I lost my dear husband Edgar. You hear a voice in the background, quit telling everyone I'm dead! It just, sometimes I can still hear his voice. Just, it's hilarious. And also, these two bears, male lover bear and female love bear, they're both voiced by Greg Proops and Polly Parrott, if I'm saying her last name right, best known as playing Abby in NCIS. And Greg Proops, well, he's done so much, from voice acting. He was the voice of the Harlequin Demon in Nightmare Before Christmas. He was in True Jackson VP. He did some voices in Star Wars, like the one who speaks English, in the pod race scene in Phantom Menace, I see the contestants are making their way out, I see Ben Quadranero, that's him, and he done a couple voices, like saying Clone Wars, like he did one voice, I forget which character it was, but turned up to be a traitor, and it was in one of the in the episode arc of Mandalore and so on. But anyways, so yeah, and there's some of the other characters, like, oh yeah, the two Rams, voiced by Paul Christie, I guess that's how you say it, and Ram 2, voiced by Danny Mustrig. How do you even pronounce that? I don't know. And Bumper Robinson, he voices the chipmunks. Well, the one chipmunk who was talking, you're telling me you don't know where the nuts are. There's also the foraging bear, like that one bear, and I think I saved this for last, probably, yeah, I think I did, because, these two characters, Rut and Took, the two moose, that's probably the best two characters of the film, and voiced by, Rut voiced by Rick Moranis and Took voiced by Dave Thomas. Yep. Oh, they are so good in this. Yep. And it's awesome because, their characters, Rut and Took, they're based on characters of their own. Bob and Bob and Doug, yeah, Bob and Doug, how's it going, eh? Beauty, just, Rut and Took, they are so good, definitely. And the story itself, because, Kenai, he avenges his older brother, Sika, because, Bear killed his own. Bear, because, the bear who killed Sika, he goes after the bear who killed his older brother, Sika, and the spirits, they kind of get pissed at him, and they turn Kenai into a bear. And throughout his journey as a bear, like, with Koda and Rut and Took, he learns a valuable lesson, etc. And with Kenai's older brother, well, what is slightly older brother, Denahi, he thinks that Kenai is the bear that Kenai was going after, and he mistakes Kenai, yeah, and the songs in this, they're really good, like, welcome to our family, and, in this world, the brothers, that, and, just take a look through my eyes, Phil Collins, it's Phil Collins, he did Tarzan, and now he did Brother Bear, it's funny, because he did two movies that had one movie that centered around like jungle animals, gorillas, whatever, and he did another this time centering around forest animals and with bears, But yeah, even like I even listened to it a little bit. Like he sang the songs in different languages, Here's another thing. Like with Brother Bear, like there's bloopers to it, pretty funny. The after credits, some just montage of clips showing, including, because with the two rams, they're yelling out their own echoes, hey, shut up! And we cut back to them during the credits, and they're still there and yelling at their own echoes, Okay, and also, in the DVD, because there is a commentary of Rut and Took commentating on Brother Bear. It's so good. Have you guys heard the Rut and Took commentary of Brother Bear? It's hilarious, and it's so good. And of course, Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas. Oh my God. And there's one point, there's two things I remember, like, I'll bring up, like, there's one part where Took, he goes to the bathroom, and it's during the scene with the song and transformation of Kenai turning into a bear, and there's one part later where, they order pizza, and the pizza delivery guy comes in, yeah. I always watch it, whenever I would watch the Rut and Took commentary, there are two options. You can just watch it with just hearing their voices, etc. The other option is with the visuals, like you can actually see them on screen, like pointing, or they can pop up on screen, and the pizza guy on screen, just, you name it. Just, if you know what I'm talking about, if you have the Brother Bear DVD, you get the idea. Here's another thing, because, I remember this because some of its deleted scenes, I can only remember one, specifically, and that is where Kenai, he tells Koda that he was the one who accidentally killed Koda's mother, and, in the deleted scene, like, Kenai, we do hear Kenai talking and so on, but in the actual movie, as he's telling that to Koda, because Phil Collins is singing over it, I don't know, like, wouldn't it have been a lot better, like, we would have heard Kenai talk, and then, right as, Koda runs away and such, then the song would play, and there'd be more shots, where they'd be running, etc. I really don't know, to be honest, I don't know, because it's really hard, like, I have no problem with how it is in the final film. Just like, I don't know. It's hard to choose, you know. But anyways, so, you know, Brother Bear, I think it's really good. And what about you guys? Do you enjoy Brother Bear? You know, just let me know. Leave comments as always, you know, what you think of Brother Bear and what you thought of my review. And how do I rate Brother Bear? Well, I give this 10 out of 10. Why not? You know, I really, because it was one of those Disney movies that I grew up watching all the time. I have good memories of it. Just, yeah. Brother Bear, I think it's really good. So again, 10 out of 10 for Brother Bear. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Brother Bear. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And that's about it for my top favorite Disney animated feature films. I really can't think of what else could be, say, my number 27, 28, something like that. But if when I get to, say, maybe doing a top 26, or possibly say a top 30 favorite Disney animated feature films, etc., then you'll know, and then I'll know. So you get the idea. But later this month, I'll be reviewing some more Disney animated features, you know. So they will not, you know, and as I said, this one of Brother Bear, it's not, you know, it's not, this is, you know, it's my number 26 favorite, and that's all I can think of. Like, again, I can't think of what's my number 27. You know what I'm saying. So, thank you guys for watching. Take care, and peace out.